Welcome to Wolfe Chevrolet. Today we're taking a closer look at some of the interior and exterior features in our 2022 Chevrolet Tahoe. This Tahoe is featured in a white paint finish and is the premier trim. Contains features such as our seating for 7 with second row captain seats, heated and vented front seats, heated second row seating, our aluminum rims, a hands-free tailgate, a trailering package with our trailer brake controller, dual pane sunroof, as well as our Google Infotainment System with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, our backup camera with 360 picture, our lane keep assist, and much more. Now inside the Tahoe, we can see that we have our chrome door handle. Just beyond that, we have our door locks. Moving down to the door panel itself, we have our outside folding powered mirrors, as well as our window lock. Below that, our window controls with one-touch up and down front windows. Below it, we have our driver seat memory. In the bottom of the door, we have a little bit of additional storage. Moving up to the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have our parking brake, our lane keep assist, our sensors, ABS, downhill park assist, the button to turn on our cameras, the button for our 115-volt plug, our heads-up display location, the information that we receive, as well as the lighting for our heads-up display. Then below it, our drive mode select, our lighting controls, and our trailer brake controller. Moving up to the middle, we can see that we have our digital information system. We can cycle this display into many different modes if we choose, so we can change our left side info, our display layout, our right side info, our lower gauges, as well as our info page options, and we can have much more as we can see there scrolling through it. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have all of our controls for our cruise, as well as our forward collision button and our heated steering wheel button. Moving to the right-hand side of the steering wheel, we can see that we have all of our hands-free settings. Up and to the left of our infotainment system, we have our dynamic shifter. Then our infotainment system, we can see that we have our Google Assistant. That includes our Google Play Store, our maps, our audio. You can also access our cameras through here. You can see we have our full 360 cameras with our adaptive guidelines, and we can cycle through the bottom. Then below, we have some additional controls if we choose not to use our touch screen that we have available for us. We have our dual zone front climate control. You can also see we have controls to turn on or off our rear climate. Then we have our heated seats below the knob on either side, so we can see we have heated and cooled in the front, and that is for our driver and our passenger. Then at the bottom, a USB-C, a USB, and a flip-open 12-volt plug, and that is located just above our wireless charging pads. Then we have our 2 cup holders. You can also see our key here. So we have our unlocks, our locks, our remote starter, the opener for our trunk, the window opener on our trunk, as well as our alarms. Moving back, we have our center console. You can see there is a place for a phone or something else on top. Opening into it, we can see we have some storage. You can see our seats here, featured in a black leather with a white trim, heated and vented in the front. Moving up above our rearview mirror, we have all of our OnStar settings, as well as some display information. Then we have our sliding sunroof control, the cover for our sunroof, and the tilt for our sunroof. Then above, we have all of our rear power seats for our third row, and in the middle of them is our opener for our trunk. We have our rear check reminder and our garage door memory. Then in the front here, we can see our heads-up display case. And lastly, we have our dual pane sunroof that leads throughout, and we can see we have plenty of clearance in the middle because we have dual captain chairs in our second row. Now walking down the side of the vehicle, we can see our aluminum wheels with Chevrolet bow tie center cap. Moving up, we have our chrome finish outside powered mirrors. We have a white finished door handle with our keyless entry for both the front and the back. In the bottom, we have a black running board. Moving to the back of the vehicle, we can see in the center our black Chevrolet bow tie, our Tahoe logo, and our Premier logo. Just below the Tahoe logo, we have our backup camera. We have an easy open tailgate, either through pressing the button or through our keys or the front console. Moving into the back, we can see we have third row 60/40 folding seating. On the right hand side, we can see that it is powered. We have all of our controls there, as well as an additional 115 volt plug. And then lastly, to close our trunk, we have our button on the front. Now into the rear of the vehicle, we can see on the door, we have our chrome door handle. Next to it, our door locks. On the bottom, our window control, and some additional storage in the door panel itself. Moving inside the vehicle, in the driver and passenger seat, we have our magazine holders. We can see we have our 2 cup holders in the middle for our second row seats. Between them, we have our third zone climate control, which can be turned off or on through the front of the vehicle. We also have our heated second row captain chairs, and a USB-C for either side, and a 115 volt plug. We can see our seats. They are captain's chairs featured in a black leather and a white trim for the second row. On the side of the seat, we have our fold down, and they also do slide back and forwards. Moving to the third row of the vehicle, we can see on either side we have our cup holder. Up below the window, we have our USB-C. We can see our seats, once again, are in the black leather. And we can see the driver's side contains the same. The seats in the third row are fold flat, and they are powered as well. And then lastly, we can see our sunroof that goes into our second row seating. Thank you for joining me for this quick video walk around of the 2022 Chevrolet Tahoe. If you enjoyed, please be sure to subscribe for more daily videos, and we hope to see you at Wolfe Chevrolet soon.